The Breaks on VH1. If you recall last year, a little over a year ago, a 2 hour, I think it was a 2 hour movie, basically about the beginnings of the humble beginnings of hip hop, particularly out of New York. So I watched the episode tonight and I was like, I'm going to start reviewing this one too. You have three really good friends. You have Nikki and her boyfriend, who's a white guy that knows hip hop like no other. And then you have Mac Wiles, who plays a guy named DB, who wants to be a producer, who hooks up with a street thug. He about that life, who to me is sexy as hell, scars and all. I'm trying to think, where do I know dude from though? I can't think of where I know him from. But he fine as hell. I was like, everybody need a little thug in their life. Anywho, the episode opens up. Some dude named Bruce is not watching his backside, honey, and was taking a leak in the corner and up roll Arm's dudes. And was it Arm himself? Anyway, he got knocked the fuck out. I was like, damn, dude, you got knocked out with your fly open and everything, only to end up in the trunk of a car. I said, oh, that's how you die. You know, you got to watch your back, watch your front. That happened. We also see an old character that many of us who watched the Stars episode, Power. Sean is alive and well, y'all, in New York. 50 Cent did not kill him. He is in the breaks. I was like, oh, thank you. Sean's still alive, Lord. Okay, but I don't know what his character's name is. Him and the guy who is the man, has a music management company, Furay. I think his name is Barry Furay. And that's who Nikki really, really, really wanted to work for. As you know, Nikki is one of the main characters. She loves hip hop. She kind of reminds you of Sanaa Lathan's character in Brown Sugar, this pursuit of loving hip hop and just wanting to be a part of it. So Nikki is his personal assistant and she is living the dream. Yes, living the dream. If you can get a job as some big timers, personal assistant and get into the industry that way, hey, by all means go for it. Hell, I'd do it today in my old age. So she goes to Feray's. I guess he lives on top of his business. I'm not sure. I can't be too sure. But either way, she goes to his residence and he is bossed up, honey. He got a freak in the bed and one in the bath. Okay, I said, okay, get it how you live. Get it how you live, Furay. He's like giving her a rundown for the day. And I was like, this is a damn shame. All we had was beepers and payphones back in the day because you needed a smartphone to get you one of them little click recorders. Because he is talking faster than anything I've ever seen. I was like, shit, he like the Devil Wears Prada, only he wearing Carl Kani FUBU or something. I don't know. Nikki tells the receptionist, you know, hey, I'm his assistant. I need a freaking like office. Shouldn't I have a place to go to? Because I don't think the receptionist is really feeling her. As a matter of fact, she's kind of rude to Nikki, which I think is wholly unnecessary. But either way, Nikki finds a place, but honey, I guess some chick in there. We find out later on she's just doing stuff, freelance work for free until she can really get in. Walks in there and she's like, oh my God, you messed up my film. I was like, damn, I wish they had digital cameras back in the day too, because once a roll is messed up, you got to redo that whole shoot again. It's lost, finito. It is so over. So, is not too pleased about the fact that his tape that he did with BJ, or DB, excuse me, I said BJ, Lord, with DB is out there, and he's like, I want that tape back. I want the copy of the tape back. And I was like, DB, you better hurry and get that tape because you know he about that life. I mean, but the thing that disturbs me the most about is that, dude, you're being given the opportunity of a lifetime to get out the street life. Don't you want better? Don't you want to pull a Jay-Z? Okay? Hell, if we could get a second chance at some stuff like that, you out there, you got talent and skill, dude. Just, you know, go with it. But I don't know why he wants the tape back. But Furay did hear it and he wants to get him signed. Furay is having some sort of album release party or some sort of party for Special Ed. Have y'all seen Special Ed lately? He didn't age too well. He did not age too well at all. So I hope that DB finds it. Him and Nikki, I like Nikki. Nikki is like, fuck dumb shit. I'm just gonna roll up on him and be like, yo, dude, Foray wants to get with you. You should meet him. And he was like, you got my tape. I want my tape. I was like, dang, dude, just start saying, I want my daddy's records. I want my daddy's records. Y'all remember Sanford and Son with Bubba? Bubba and Fred were trying to get back Blind Melagella Records, and they had Bubba go in there and pretend like he was his son. Oh my God, that was hilarious. But is about that life. That's why I was like, girl, you bolder than me. I would have went in there with some tactical gear on to try to talk to dude. Anyways, the police, for some reason, roll up on DB. Of course, we find out, if you remember in the movie, went out while they were recording, was on some grimy shit, and told him that no matter what they ask you, be sure to tell them that I was here the whole time with you on this particular day at this particular time. And so DB was like, cool. But the police just ramboed up on him, jumped the curb. Nikki told him, what are you doing? What is your badge number? And DB was like, just be quiet, Nikki. I was like, girl, be quiet, because when we nobody get shot by the cops, you know they don't like us. You know, you got brown skin. You ain't got the skin for the protection for the... Wait a minute. What does Paul Mooney say? Because they got the skin complexion for the protection for the collection. So there you go. Method Man is plays Mac Wild's character's dad. He goes to the police station. The last thing any parent wants to hear is that their son has been taken into custody. Well, turns out that DB is, of course, being questioned about Alm's activities. And so the police are being real assholes. And I was like, I really wish that everyone would just shut the hell up. First of all, my question is, am I under arrest? Do I have the right to leave? Okay, well, I'm leaving. If you want me, get a subpoena. Okay, get an arrest warrant if I'm guilty of something. Otherwise, I'm not talking to you because you're not implicating me in anything. It's like you looking at 5 to 7 years. I was like, you better invoke and request an attorney. Okay, just, hey, I right to remain silent. I need an attorney. But needless to say, Nikki is so desperate, she ends up calling her boyfriend's dad. I think they call him Juggy. But anyways, little short bald-headed man, and I know who he is, but I can't remember his name right off the bat. But either way, he goes in and he pretty much tells them what I just said, like, you got an arrest warrant, you got a subpoena. Otherwise, we are done here. And so, no harm, no foul. Method Man is so happy to see his son, and he gives him a hug, but at the same time clocks him in the head like any father would. He basically tells him once he gets home that, look, you are going to survive, so I'm calling your aunt and I'm going to send you down to North Carolina or South Carolina. Anyway, Mag was like, no. He was like, do you know what this dude is capable of? And then when they were leaving the police station, I was like, who is this dude just sitting there staring at him? I said, I bet he going to go back and tell, yo, I saw your man's down at the police station. He was probably talking about you, And so, sure enough, they did. And at the end of this episode, we see Lil DB getting picked up. I said, I wouldn't take that ride. That might be his last ride. About that life. You know, if he hears some stuff out in the streets, he ain't doing no verification. He ain't doing no type of investigation. Shoot first and fuck everything else, okay? I noticed in this episode, too, something else I noticed. Like, I'm like, how is it that VH1 is censoring all the curse words in here? I was like, what's that about? Because y'all let love and hip hop people say and do anything, and Lord knows get Butterball bug naked sometimes. So I don't know why y'all censoring it, but okay. Either way, DB, the producer, I know you want to be a producer and break into the industry, honey. You got some dope ass beats, but I think for now you might want to lay low and go down south, because otherwise you're going to end up dead to the pavement fucking around with Foray keeps asking about and when is he coming, but Foray pretty much is like, I'm not interested in doing rap, even though he is a dope lyricist and got great flow. He's just for some reason not interested, and that perplexes me. I'm like, what's holding you back from wanting to get out the street life? That's all I'm saying. So he shows up in a Pathfinder like he a pimp in a damn big Cadillac with a diamond in the back. I'm talking about, I need my tape. And she was like, okay, well, if you come in, I can get it for you. And because, of course, we learned that Mac Wild's character, DB, his uncle or cousin or whomever, had the tape. No. Nikki's boyfriend's friend had the tape, but his car got stolen. So the copy of the tape that they're looking for is nowhere to be found. Okay, Nikki's stuck with a conundrum. So what she does is she turned the lights off in the club. Oh shit, it's dark in here. All we got is emergency lights. So she tells Foray, well, why don't you come out so that way you can keep people from leaving out. He has a conversation with pretty much tells him, I can handle my own business, make my own moves because you're nothing more than the middleman. But then that's when Barry gets the idea that maybe I should start my own record label. Needless to say, it seems like it may have been a successful business. You could tell that he was a little uncomfortable, like talking to dude. Hell, I would have been too, because he a little creepy. You know, he a street dude. He about that life. But, you know, it's interesting. I was like, a Pathfinder is a limo. Okay. I like what Foray said about when he starts his record label, he's not going to try to dress his artists for what the people or society says that they want. He's going to make the mainstream flow with the artist. And I liked that. So I'm sold on the show. It wasn't a lot, but it's just very, very interesting how this character is just not interested in getting away from that life. Even if you don't want to sign with a record label, you can pull a Chance the Rapper, but get out of that life. If anyone out here is watching this that's about that life and you've got talent and skills, use that shit. Hell, do like NWA with Eazy-E. Use that street money to get off the streets and make a better way. But the Super trailer seems to be really, really good. And so I was like, the rest of the season is going to be epic. But that's all I've got. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Thumbs it up. Let me know so I can continue to know if I should review these. But other than that, I have been Miss Sophia the Diva. This has been my review and discussion of VH1's The Break Season 1, Episode 1, Hard to Handle. Stay fabulous, and you've been all that.